What's up, guys? Johnny Chase here, and it's time for pickups for the month of June in the year 2014. And you're probably asking yourself, hey, weren't you wearing this tank top in the last video? Yeah, so what? Big whoop. Want to fight about it? I'm just recording these back to back right now just to get them out of the way. So, pretty light on games this month because I was kind of behind on bills in May, and actually quite a bit of stuff has actually gone to better homes in order for me to keep the lights on. So the collection's a little bit lighter. Not the retro stuff, but mostly just like games that on the 360 that I don't play anymore, that I've gotten all the achievements that I really care about and just want to get rid of. So I think we'll start off with the toys and all that. I was lucky to find this little guy here. He's Zord size, but he's not technically a Zord, but I'll just show him off anyway. It is Ninjor from Season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or Calculator Ranger. I can't remember his name in Calculator Ranger, because I haven't watched the series yet. But, yeah, he's the Dudley Do-Right sounding guy that gives them their ninja powers in the show, but for some reason wasn't in the movie, maybe because the movie was not in continuity. But yeah, he transforms too. He's got these little flaps here that make him go whoop. And I don't know if you can hear that on the mic, but he's got a lot of squeaky, rusty parts. And there's a little piece on here that's broken off. But yep, there's his Zord form. Yeah, I was lucky to find this guy. I could tell though that he has been in the bathtub quite a bit, or outside, thrown around, because there's like a lot of dings and scratches on him, and just like I said, there's like some parts on here that are just, if you can hear that, it's all rusted out. But yeah, that's Ninjor. It was only like $3, and I think it'd be a kind of neat project to fix him up and repaint him and make him look a little bit more brand new. But he's gonna go next to the Tiger Zord. Alright, first off, we're going to run through the Super Nintendo since we only got 2 games for it. And one, which is funny, I've never seen this before, there's a missing label on it, but all the information's printed on the back. That's pretty cool. We went, like I mentioned in the last video, because I didn't get Q&A up by Sunday, we went to an anime con, and the theme of that year, this year, was retro. So it was like retro anime, so I mean, a lot. This is like the anniversary of Sailor Moon this year, and there's a new series coming out, and they're redubbing the old anime, and new toys are coming out. It's crazy. Everyone was Sailor Moon. It was a good time. Melanie got a lot of good Sailor Moon stuff, too. But I ended up finding this because we went shopping around town, because we didn't stay at the store the whole time. But I ended up finding Monopoly. I always like Monopoly. I think our Let's Play is still up on the channel if you want to go check it out. I need to make a longer version of that because Monopoly always brings out the best and worst in people. And this one I made a bunch of trades for, so I ended up only paying $10 for that. I lost a few games, but it was worth it to grab this. Finally, I have in my possession Contra 3, The Alien Wars. And as I hold this up, I think I may have shown it off in the last video. If I did, I'm sorry. If not, no, I'm not sorry. And my Gokaiger thing's going off because someone just emailed me, and I will check that later. The lone Nintendo game, which unfortunately has a bunch of writing on here, a scratched label, and a couple of price tags here and there. But you know what? For $3.50, why not? It was a Mission Impossible. I remember this game, renting it. Seemed alright. I know Remy bought this, and last time we did a retro excursion, and he has fond memories of it, so why not? Alright, big updates to the NES collection, and I'm going to dig these all out now. Some of these I picked up because there was a guy from Quebec who brought all of his retro stuff, and he had a vast selection. Some good prices. Hopefully you're not watching this, but unfortunately some of your prices were a little bit high. But he did have a lot of like the ultra rare games. He had a copy of Bubble Bobble 2. Unfortunately, it was priced accordingly. It was $300. I, for the first time in my life, have seen a Little Samson up close and personal. Now, calm down. It was a PAL version, so that's one of the ones that are more readily available because it sold well in the Europe market. So he wanted 100 and something for the PAL version, but he did tell me a neat story that he had an actual Little Samson. Someone drove 6 hours to his store in Quebec, just to get it, open it up, test it, clean it out, and make sure it was the right one. And he gave him 600 big ones for it. So good on ya. He had a lot of like PAL versions of stuff too. Like he had like the PAL version of TMNT 2 Arcade, which has the Konami label, not the Ultra label. So that was pretty cool. The PAL versions of Ninja Gaiden, which is called Shadow Warriors, because you remember out in Europe they don't like the word ninja. That's why they're the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles and not Ninja Turtles. He also had Protector Botter. I can't remember if that's the name. That's the reskinned Contra. They removed the Arnold and Sly looking guy. They basically removed Bill and Lance and replaced them with robots, which was pretty cool. He had those all priced accordingly. So, now these aren't from him. Actually, let me go for the ones I got from him. So, I traded in an extra copy of Pokemon Gold that I had that I repaired and replaced the batteries for. So, he's actually really appreciative enough, and I traded it towards getting this. Silver Surfer, one of the games I've been actually really looking for. Fuck, this game's hard. Like, I can't get past like 3 or 4 seconds without getting hit. It's made by Arcadia. I could have sworn it was made by Taito, the guys that did Sky Shark, because similar sound effects, similar style of music. Actually, I think the composer's the exact same. So, yeah, but yeah, it's as hard as everyone says it is. But I wanted it because, like, I like hard games. I like putting myself through a challenge. Next up, now these are just $5 games that I was just looking to pick up to add to the bulk. I've got myself from Bandai, Dragon Power, or Dragon Ball. This is a reskin Dragon Ball where they cut Goku's hair to make him look like a little bald-headed guy like me. They reversed the if you wish for boneless panties, you get sandwiches instead because they flipped them all upside down. And this game's hard. Holy crap, this game's hard. It's from the Action Game series. And yeah, that's totally Goku wearing a gi like Ryu. Totally Goku. I remember that episode where Goku wore a red gi instead of, or a white gi instead of a orange one. Next up, Amegon. I think that's pronounced it. Sorry about the lighting here, but it's just like I don't want to turn any lamps on because it's like 30 degrees right now. But yeah, Amegon. I had fun. I had some fun memories of this. I know it's kind of silly. Yeah, it's hard to describe this game, but you know, it's something I wanted to add to the collection. These two I picked up locally, just because I was feeling bored and I just wanted to add to the collection. And plus, at the store I get a discount. So, from Romstars, and I gotta take that sticker off the side, but Magic Darts. It's the dart throwing game. I remember seeing this in Nintendo Power and thinking it was the dumbest thing, and then I saw, like, you know, you could play as a monkey and a robot, and the robot, you could go, like, extend his arm, and he would go, like, zzz, 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 and then put it in place. It's kind of like Bender playing, Pin the Tail on the Donkey, or Pin the Slug on, Pin the Tail on the Slug, and he got, like, precise accuracy, because he was going, like, and finally from, Capcom. Got Legendary Wings. It's a port of a arcade game that I actually have on my 360 as part of that Capcom cabinet arcade or arcade cabinet game. A lot harder on this than it is on the arcade. Oh, that's gonna do it for games, and I just actually want to show you off one last thing. This actually was not purchased by me. This was purchased by my fiance Melanie. Because she is a big fan of this series. This thing is freaking heavy, and we saw this at the store. This is basically half off what you would get for it at a comic shop. But we've got, oh my god, this is heavy. Mass Effect, the Dark Horse comic. These are a series of books. We've got Redemption, Evolution, Invasion, and Homeworlds. Which, I think Redemption is the one with Liara looking for the Shadow Broker, which takes place in between 1 and 2. Evolution is the story of how the Elusive Man came to be. Invasion is... Fuck, I can't remember this guy's name, but he takes over Omega from Arya. And the last one is Homeworlds, which stars Tali, I believe. Yeah, there's Tali right there. Man, these things are huge, but yeah, it's kind of cool to have like the whole series in like one book. We were eventually going to collect all the trade paperbacks when we get in there, but yeah, that's pretty good. And I don't want to lose her space because she is currently reading this. Set that down. Actually, a new addition today for toys anyway. Melanie got these for me at a local dollar store. A little wind-up Mario Karts. You got Mario and Luigi, and you pull them back, and they go. She got me Mario and Luigi. They were like $3 a piece, and she's like, "Oh, they had a Koopa there. I didn't think you would like that." And I was just like, "That's the opposite of what I wanted." like a parent with a kid there. It's just like, I got you what you think you wanted. It's like, that's totally not what I wanted. No, I love Mario and Luigi, and she just figured pick that up for me. Yeah, I might go back to the store and see if they've got. I guess in this series they've got Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, and a Koopa. So might try to get all of them. But yeah, that's the pickups for June. July will probably be very, very light as I am very, very poor. Or it might be a very short video because I might get 1 or 2 games and then be done with it. I didn't even spend a lot on the Steam Summer Sale this year. So anyways, guys, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. And if I pick up anything in the month of July, I will make a video. If not, basically don't expect one. But if I do make one, if I do get anything, I will be sure to make one for you guys. So take care, and I'll see you next time.